What up, world? Real life. Quick question. How many times can you make it out the mud? How many times can you get on your feet after falling on your face? I'm curious because in this world, you got to learn how to play offense. You got to be an offensive player in this world. If you starting from the bottom, if you trying to get it out the mud, if you ain't got nothing, I'm telling you, if you ain't got nothing, like how can you make it? Are you strong enough to make it? Can you even make it? From having no license, no job, bad credit, no ride, no house, no nothing. Can you make it with nothing? Can you get it out the mud with nothing? Is that even possible for you? I want to know. That's a quick question. Because that's the toughest thing I ever done. That's the toughest thing I ever done. How you gonna get it out the mud? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nobody to count on, nobody to call on. All you got is yourself. That's all you got is yourself. How can you get on your feet if you don't have nothing? That's tough, baby. That's tough. All I know is, in this world, you're going to have to learn how to play offense. Especially if you done fell on your face or fell on your butt and you had to get up, you're going to have to learn how to play offense. You can play defense later. You can play defense when you need to. But right now, you're going to have to play offense. Some of y'all are going to have to play offense. A lot of us is going to have to play offense. You got to find a way to get up, tie your shoe, tighten your belt, and get moving. Get hustling. Get the grinding. Don't look back. Stay focused. Don't worry about what people say. It's hard enough. It's hard enough trying to stay focused. Then you got to worry about distractions. Then you got to worry about haters. Then you got to worry about everything else that the world is trying to throw up on you. How you gonna get it out the mud? Can you get it out the mud? Are you tough enough to get it out the mud? By yourself. Man, I used to pray and I used to cry to God and I used to say, man, when am I gonna see the fruits of my labor? When are you gonna help me, God? I'm looking for help, God. Can you help me, God? And I think God is the shield. God is the protection. God is the defense. You gonna have to play offense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Without a doubt, you're gonna have to play offense. You're gonna have to make things happen on your own. You're gonna have to make things happen. You're gonna have to be creative enough and smart enough to make things happen on your own the right way. It's up to you. You ain't gonna be able to count on nobody. You ain't gonna be able to count on nobody. No, not 100% of the time. People will let you down. People talk about you behind your back. People hate on you. A lot of people like crabs in a bucket. Some people don't want to see you do good. You're gonna have to count on yourself, baby. You're gonna have to pat yourself on the back. That's tough. They say only the strong survive. I don't believe that. I believe everybody can survive. Only the strong out here thrive. Remember that, only the strong thrive. They got people surviving under the bridge. People standing on the side of the road asking for change. They surviving. Anybody can survive. How you gonna get on your feet? How you gonna thrive? How you gonna get that house you want, that car you want, that job you want, that business you want? How you gonna thrive in life? takes muscle. It takes muscle to do that. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be smart. You're going to have to be tough. It's the only way it's going to work if you have to get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Getting it out the mud is not built for everybody. That's a tough job, baby. I had to do it a few times. That's a tough job. Like how can you do that? How can you make it in this world starting off at ground zero? How can you do that? Got to be a tough cookie to do that. Remember that. Got to be a tough cookie to get it out the mud, to survive, and then to thrive. It takes guts, it takes courage, it takes strength, it takes willpower, and it takes determination. On top of all that, you gotta be extremely focused, if that's what you want. Because just like me, life tried to knock me down a few times. Life actually did knock me down a few times, but I'm tough, baby. I'm one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet. You can look at me and tell I'm straight up, I'm tough. I'm Steven Seagal, baby. And it's always gonna be like that. Believe that. So my job now, while I'm thriving, and while I continue to thrive, is to motivate and inspire everybody else who trying to get it out the mud, who hustling, who living paycheck to paycheck, or who not even getting a paycheck. It's time for us to thrive. It's time for us to get in position, to get in an area to where we're comfortable. A lot of us not comfortable. You hate going to work. You hate waking up. You hate doing the mundane, routine things. You hate it. That's not how life's supposed to be. It's time to thrive, time to kick your feet up, time to enjoy what you love doing and making money while doing it. At peace. Remember that. In order to get it out the mud, it's going to take a lot of strength. You're going to have to be tough. That is not a job for everybody. So if you're going through it, look up. Keep your chin up, your chest out. Hold your head up. Be strong. Stay focused. Don't give up. Stay determined. But you can't count on nobody but yourself. Remember that. So if it's going to be, it's up to me. Trust that. Same thing goes for you. If you're going to make it in this world, if you're going to thrive in this world, it's up to you. Can't count on nobody else. It's up to you. If you can't do it, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. But if you think you can do it, you know you can do it, and you want to do it, it's up to you. Remember that. Now go do it. Go get it out the mud. I'm out.